Aw.
I got past Donovan,
Yeah, I saw that.
match point, but then Evan got me
We don't have
2-0,
the
and
our
then
scorekeeper
then I came
is
back for two, and then
charging
we
right
went
now.
6-6.
This is
One of the last
Laz
plays.
and Laz Garcia and Nick
I
Geoffroy.
played hard. I played strong. So
I
I
believe
didn't
the
play well
winner
on
is
accuracy.
going to top 24, and and the loser goes to the
But I fought good
25
and
to
teeth in
32
there. I
bracket,
came
which
back and
is
beat Donovan, and
I call it the expert bracket.
almost
They
got back
call
to
it
Evan.
I guess they call it Pro
You
B
got
now.
Keith, right?
He played really good.
Who do you play next?
I think we're in the first game. Try to get a score. Jacob Weissman is reffing, who, by being Jesus Ortiz, guarantees himself top 24.
Dark chocolate and cherry.
Mm-hmm. If Laz wins this, which I think he's the favorite.
That was just
Huh?
all that stuff you just said.
Even if it was so low. I don't think. So if Lazaro wins this, Jacob finishes ahead of Geoffroy in the meeting.
Wow. Well, I don't think Lazaro won this. We'll see.
On paper, before the tournament, you'd say that was this way, but Geoffroy's not playing that good. I think Laz is really, really improved. I mean, he had a war against Ehad. He lost 4-2, but he had a pluck at 6-6 in one of the games he lost. I don't know. It's not near as fun commentating without a running score. You gotta really pay attention. It looks like reading Jacob's hands. Game point either way. Last started to go into Phil Arnold. Oh!
How did,
Yeah, 7-6 last.
how did Billy just absolutely destroy Dan? I thought that, at least
Okay, so it's 1-1. Lazaro won that first game. 7-6 was a pretty cut shot. I mean, I'd say Laz is, well, Jacob's probably most improved. Laz is maybe number 2. Q's very improved. It's tough to, from a pro to a high pro to an ultra pro is not, maybe not as big as a leap as these guys made.
John Mitchell, I'm looking for John Mitchell in the expert bracket. John Mitchell, you are up in the expert bracket. Please report to the arena.
You want a mic? Yeah, that's true.
So I think it's a 1-0 to Laz.
Yep.
Well, I know that you're saying that Laz is one of the most improved players. He was in attendance to my pro clinic just a few weeks back and was standing there in the front with rapt attention.
Normally I would give you credit, but we all know Laz is the mentoree of the sport's greatest mentor, as proven by the last Owen Geraldo Award recipient.
Okay.
No, there's nothing to back it up but the...
No evidence to support that.
Oh, I didn't see what happened.
I'm going to go find out.
Nick Geoffroy is kind of an interesting case. About 4 or 5 years ago, he was like the up-and-coming guy. He was definitely a pro, like a mid-pro, and he was the guy that people were saying was the next guy, like on the fringe, on the borderline, that was about to become an ultra pro.
Okay, so it's 1 game each. Nick Geoffroy won that second game.
I was saying that Geoffroy about 5 years ago was the guy that everybody was saying he was a mid-level pro, which kind of might be even above where he is now. And everybody was saying he was the next guy to make the jump. He'd finished master once at 10th, and he was going to be the next guy to make the leap. He was in that Keith Fletcher, Brian Quesadilla realm right now that Brian has pushed past, I believe. And he was the guy going to make the jump, and then something happened in the last 2 years, and he just gave his fall off the earth. I don't know if it's age or because he started.
I don't know.
We think of him as young because he started compared to us much later, but I don't know. I mean, sometimes maybe he hit the age wall.
Maybe. I think he's playing about the same level that he did, several years ago, and it might be that he doesn't have enough people to practice with.
Geez, he's got Chris Lee and Izzy and Lil Fletch.
But are they playing?
I don't know. Chris Lee, I think, is.
Chris Lee has impressed me at this tournament. I'd never really seen him play, he has several tendencies that if he eliminates those tendencies, he could make the leap to be a strong player.
He had an unlucky draw. I mean, he was kind of he wasn't the golden ticket. He was the recipient of the brown ticket or something. Because he was the one that had faced Jose Moore in the losers bracket. He got knocked down by Quesadilla, and then he had to face Moore in the losers bracket.
Yeah.
That's 2 tough guys to lose to and finish, 25-32.
Speaking of Jose Moore and Dan Meyer and Jose Moore are going to play, and the loser will go to, I think, 33 or
It's got to be the other one. 33 is drawn up.
Okay.
Must be 25. 32.
Okay, 25 to 32, which would be a crushing finish for either one of those guys.
All right, next match.
I don't know if Dan finishing 25 would be that.
Jose Mora, Dan Meyer. Jose Mora, Dan Meyer, table number 9.
I don't know why we don't get a feature match for that one.
Mark Robbins.
I don't know. What was Dan's seed? About 18?
I don't know.
Once again, Jose Mora, Dan Meyer, table number 9.
I have Dan Meyer highly valued. I
do
always
too.
have.
I like the love pump.
Yeah.
I mean, he's gonna. I mean, if he actually falls 25 to 32, he got the same round ticket that Lazaro got. Actually, a worse ticket, because he got Josemo, whereas Lee got Josemo, and then instead of Q, he got Billy. It's even worse.
Yeah.
And he beat somebody real. He 4-0'd Goran Mitic along the way. I'm not sure if Chris Lee beat anybody as good as Goran Mitic. Needing to charge these is no good.
So far, upset of the tournament, it's probably going to have to be Jacob Weissman over Syed Rahman.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, it was maybe Paulo over Jose, but Paulo can unmake that. Has gone some ways towards making it a less of an upset.
Right.
But as Jose plays good, it's making it more of an upset too. So I don't know. That one's still in fluctuation. Jacob and Syed are set.
Yeah.
Syed chose to forfeit out of the 33 through 48 bracket, which I'm going to say is horrible etiquette and horrible sportsmanship, and just being a bad loser. No other way. No way to cherry coat it. Sugarcoat it with a cherry. No way to do it.
Cherry or sugar.
Yeah. It's very. I mean, it's one thing for your expert player, amateur level player to do that, but a pro level player, he was the number 1 seed in that bracket. The thing to do is come out, win the bracket, dominate, don't lose a game, and let everybody know, hey, you had a bad set there. You were 1 point away from beating August, and you had an upset. Jacob upset you, so win your bracket. Instead, we had Anthony Munoz get a bye and then won the 16 match in that bracket, which screws the whole tournament up. It screws up the whole rankings. Well, it screws up the whole order of finish. It's 6-6. I mean, he went for a really quick right wall under, almost tried to beat the time in gun. Lazaro got a cut. Big right wall under from right of center, or left from center. Off goal cut. Off goal cross. That was dangerous. I wouldn't do that again. Tried for the cut, it wasn't there. Nick's got it in transition. Good job. That's a good block by Lazaro. Went for another cut shot. Okay, Lazaro was able to get that game. He had about 4 possessions there at 6-6.
Or you have a couple of camera guys just standing around there, and they click to their.
They need to hear what you're saying so they can vote.
Next match on table number 10 will be Warren Middick and Brian Cazada. Warren Middick, Brian Cazada, table 10.